Hey, you guys, let's go ahead and get started with a reading for you. Let's see. All right, we've got the Fool card here. So, someone here taking a leap of faith. Somebody could be traveling. Okay, what else do we have? Okay, Queen of Wands as the crossing card. What else do we have here? Taking action. Maybe not really feeling like getting up and going, but you gotta go. You gotta get moving. Moving and shaking. We got the Strength card. Okay, it's going to take all the inner strength for you to get up and get going. Two major arcanas out of three cards. We got the Star card. So, yeah, maybe traveling to far from where you are now, like at a distance. We have the Page of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. You got your mind on your money and your money on your mind. Okay, so making money. All right, what do we got? We got the Moon card. Ooh, some type of secret coming out. Okay, what has been in the dark is coming to light, especially with all these bright yellow cards I've got here. We have the World card, so I did say somebody here is traveling. You could be traveling back home, okay? Okay, what else do we have here? We've got the King of Pentacles. All right, yeah, you got your mind on your money and your money on your mind. And we got the Six of Wands, the Victory card, and the hopes and fears. And what else do we have for the final outcome? Ten of Pentacles. I'm not kidding. And the King of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Seven of Pentacles. I'm telling you, you got your mind on your money and your money on your mind. Some of you guys are going to have to get back to work. Okay? Seven of Pentacles. Is the juice worth the squeeze? Am I getting a return on my investment? Okay? Looking at your finances, looking at what your investments are. Should you continue to invest in this? Is it bringing you in success and, good fortune? I think for a lot of you, today's going to be a really good money day. All right. Or whenever you watch this, it could be a very good money day. Or money's coming in. For some of you, this is about inheritances. All right. For some of you, this is about you're traveling to go see family. You're traveling back home. Maybe you were visiting family. Now you're traveling back home. And it's back to work, back to reality. Okay, no more of this delusion or, this fantasy world. It's time for you to get practical. It's time for you to get grounded. Okay, it's time for you to really start thinking about your future, what your future investments are. For some of you, you have a person on your mind. Okay, but this could also be very action oriented. All right, we have the King of Wands, Queen of Wands here. This is a match. All right, this is a match. So, with that said, this could be about a partnership, okay? Bringing in money, really looking at what you're investing your time, your energy, your effort. Maybe you're putting in a lot of time and effort into some type of a work. It could be a business, it could be work, going over the numbers. I just see more money coming in, okay? Because we have the Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and 10 of Pentacles. So 7, 9, 10. What are we missing? The 8 of Pentacles, which is work. Some of you, it's like you don't even have to work so hard. Okay? Maybe that's the problem. For some of you, you just felt like you were spinning your wheels, but it's almost like, attract. You're attracting in more abundance. All right? I see some of you guys gardening, okay? Making money off of fruits, vegetables, flowers, trees, maybe you're like planting stuff and selling it like farmers markets or selling it to the local grocery store. Okay. For some of you, you are definitely wrapping up some cycles. All right. Because I do have the moon here. Moon does represent cycles, and we have the world, which also represents cycles. So I do feel like there is some truth that's coming to light. Okay. Truth coming to light that's going to help you proceed. Maybe there's been like a blockage. It's almost like, man, you're trying to get everything together. You're looking at it. You're like, okay. And then all of a sudden it's like, whoa, it just comes in. For some of you, it could come in through a dream. But others of you, this is about you guys making dreams into a reality. It's not just a thought. It's now a thing. It's starting to manifest into something. You could also get chosen for a job. Somebody's like looking at you. They're looking at your resume. They're researching you. This could also be somebody researching you. They want to hire you on for something. Somebody could even try and block you at work, because I'm kind of looking at like how this horse is like looking back at him like, and then you got this person in the background that's kind of looking at you. So maybe you're up for a promotion. Somebody's looking at you for a promotion. Some of you are going to get promoted at work, because they see that you're somebody who's ready to jump in. You have style, you have class, and all those other motherfuckers can kiss your ass. Who cares who doesn't like it? Doesn't fucking matter. You know, I remember being in the restaurant industry, and I remember because I got promoted very quickly, and I guess it took years for everybody else to get promoted. And they started treating me like shit because I had just gotten there, and the bosses were like, "Hey, listen, you have the personality, you have you have everything that we need to step into this position." And they even told me it's going to piss a lot of people off. But I was there because I had 3 kids. I'm not there because of you. I'm there because of me and what I need to take care of, regardless of you. So if you want me to do my job and you want to benefit off of me doing a good job at my job, I suggest you keep your fucking mouth shut and you leave me alone, because otherwise I can make your job harder, because you're making my job harder. You make it to where I don't even want to do anything for you, right? So actually, I gained nothing but the utmost respect from everyone, and I was known as Mama, right? I was Mama Peace to everyone. But it was because they realized, like, wait a minute, she's not here just for her beer drinking money. She's here because she's supporting a fucking family, and she's a single mother. And once I let them know that, it was like all of a sudden the switch flipped, and they were all like, you know what? You're right, And they had a great time. I had a great time. It was a wonderful fucking position until management fucked it all over. But that's what I'm saying. Don't worry about anyone else. Other people are going to have their own because they think that they can do the job better or whatever. Listen, if it was in their chart to get that position or to get that raise, then they would have. If it was there for them to get that promotion, then they would have. Okay? It has to be in the stars. It's always written in the stars. But I'm absolutely seeing a lot of business. So I don't know if you're working for someone or you're working for yourself, but I feel like there's a payoff here, and a good payoff at that. Also, I see you doing like a lot of work around the home. Maybe for some of you, you're thinking about, okay, maybe I need to invest in a new kitchen, or maybe I need to invest in the yard. Maybe I need to invest in, like, listen, all you motherfuckers who have a shit ton of grass and a bunch of fucking trees and flowers, unless you're selling those things, like, what are you doing? Why do you not have fruits and vegetables growing in your yard by now? So I'm seeing a lot of you guys really looking at, like, going, if I'm gonna, like, yeah, you can go buy a big old fucking mansion in the middle of the fucking city. Or you could go out in the middle of bumfucked Egypt, buy yourself a piece of land, and go fucking grow a garden and get yourself some chickens and some cows and whatever, and pigs, if that's what you guys like, and actually do something, or grow, grapes, because I'm seeing a lot of fucking grapes here. I see a lot of the, at first it was, wasn't really bearing fruit. You didn't see the fruit that it was bearing. But then all of a sudden, 9 of Pentacles rolls around, and look, all your fruit. Look, you're getting the fruits of your labor. Look at this, you guys. This is about the fruits of your labor. This is about all the hard work and dedication finally paying off. Because what do you do with grapes? You can eat grapes. You can make grape wine. You can make grape jelly. You can make, grape juice. All right? So it's not, you can use it in grape seed oil. I don't know if that's what it's made out of, but I'm going with it. With that said, but it's like this enthusiasm in you that has gotten you to this place. This is a very exciting reading. I don't see this as being anything. And it's like, in your hopes and fears, are you afraid of being successful? Are you afraid of public recognition? Or are you hoping for that public recognition, for people to actually have seen all the hard work and dedication that you have put in? Yeah, I'm absolutely seeing, like, um Maybe it was slow in coming because all of a sudden they just showed me that snail right there. See the little snail? Maybe things weren't happening very quickly because look at the Seven of Pentacles. It's like, man, is this actually going to bear fruit? Should I invest in something else? Put something aside and think about what you're going to invest in next. But you're going to have to be fierce. The Queen of Wands, she's fierce. She's a go-getter. She's not afraid to stand out. She's not afraid. And look, she's got that sunflower there. Sunflowers are about new beginnings, as is the Fool, the new beginnings. I'm seeing here something with your pets could be of importance, your dog, your cat, because I do see her with a cat. I see the little dog there, and I see the dogs here. Dogs are about loyalty. Okay? Cats are about being, feral, being strategic. This is about you dancing to the beat of your own drum. Getting excited, optimistic about where life can really take you. Maybe you've been holding yourself back because you were afraid of being seen. And now you're like, I don't give a flying fuck. Now, I just see you stand okay, and you're putting on a show. Don't be afraid to put on a show so that you can be seen. Celebrities don't have a problem with that. Musicians don't have a problem with that. So it's like, allow yourself to be seen, because by other people seeing you, that's how you're able to make your fortune. And listen, if you want to be a fucking introvert, you're fucked when this energy really goes into its full and final shifts next year. You're not going to get away with being an introvert anymore. You're going to have to be an introvert extrovert. Okay? There's going to be a time where you have to get out there and you have to be seen. And yes, a lot of you aren't going to like it, but you're not going to have a choice, whether that's an online presence or in-person presence. And for some, all of you. For some of you, this is about traveling for work. You're traveling for work. Okay? Traveling back home and feeling rejuvenated and revived of oh my God, all my hard work is really paying off. Everything that all the time and energy and effort I've put into this is finally paying off. This is exciting energy, you guys. I actually really, really, really like this energy. And the thing is Chiron is also going retrograde. At the same time as this energy is going through, I'm doing this during a Chiron retrograde. So this is okay, you've been working on a lot of healing and wounds, and it's in Chiron. So it is about our identity and who we are, the house of self, and with Chiron there, we all have this Quasimodo about ourselves, right? We're afraid of being seen, or, maybe I don't like my nose, or, I don't have too many wrinkles on my forehead, or, it's so fucking what? Who cares? And I say that because, the moon in the reverse, it's the moon in the upright, it hides things. We've got the Leo energy here, which is ruled by the sun. We also have the sun here, right up there in the sky. And then you got all this beautiful yellow energy, okay? We got all this beautiful yellow energy, yellow, 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 right? Yellow even on the moon. She's wearing a yellow dress. So step into that sun energy. For some of you, you need to get out and get some more vitamin D. Quit it with the fucking sunscreen already. That shit's toxic. You're just baking poisons into your body. When I was a kid, we never fucking wore sunscreen. I never put sunscreen on my own damn kids. I don't put sunscreen on myself today. I'm not baking chemicals into my body. Like, you're just slowly fucking cremating yourself and like with chemicals. That's not good. So I think for some of you, you're also looking at your health. You're looking at your health routines. Maybe you need to add some vitamins and supplements. I would talk to a healthcare professional. I'm not a doctor. I'm not prescribing anything. Okay? Oh, even the dog's here. I didn't even notice that until just now. So yeah, something here about the dogs. Some of you, your little dog or your dog might run off, but you do get the dog back. A nice family picks up the dog and they bring back your dog or your cat for some of you. This is also about healing your animals naturally, okay? There's a lot more research out there that talks about all the toxic chemicals that you're putting in your dog. Like before humans existed, we didn't have, all the cancers and tumors and the this and the that. You might want to kind of look into why that is, Because I definitely see somebody here connected to the animals. The birds, you got the snails, you got the dogs, you got the cat, you got the horse. You got even a gecko over here. Gecko could be of importance. I know I have a gecko. His name is Fred. He's a little baby gecko and he hangs out. He's usually here. I haven't seen him today, but I wasn't paying attention either. But he should be around here somewhere, I'm sure. But anyway, and I just saw a snail. That's funny too. So paying a little bit more attention to your animals, feeding your animals better, taking a more natural approach to yourself and your animals. If you're doing it for yourself, you should be doing it for your animals. I got a bird. Lions here. I got a bull. I got a hawk. I got a crustacean here. All kinds of animal energy. Yeah, see, look, I got the birds. So pay attention to the messages that you're receiving, too. This is about getting a bird's eye view, okay? But this is also about your message going far and wide. I know I don't have any swords here, but I just feel like whatever it is that you're working on, whatever it is that you're taking a leap of faith on, that you've been like, do I invest in this? I feel like if you do, it's going to be a great money-making opportunity. That's what I'm going to say. I think it starts out as an idea, but I think it grows very quickly, and I think that you end up becoming very abundant, and it puts you into a different tax bracket, is what I'm hearing. Don't be afraid to be seen. Have the courage to stand out above the crowd, because if you do, I feel like you're definitely going to have the payoff. There's definitely going to be a payoff. So good money, good fortune. All you need is that get up and go energy. This could also be about partnerships, business partnerships. I think that this is really amazing. Or this is a promotion at work. You getting a raise. This is amazing. Really, really good energy. You're cycling up. You're coming out of your old cycle and now you're graduating to the next cycle. Love this for you guys. Pay attention to what is revealed. Okay, that's what I want to say. What is being revealed to you now? Anyway, you guys, I want to thank you very much. I love you all so much. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know how this reading resonates with you. And if you're interested in a personal reading, thefootstepstopeace.com. Take care.